Good evening, one and all. My word, there's a few here already. Am I late? I think maybe a minute. Maybe a minute. My word, there's a few. Manic, glad to see you back at the top. Manic's usually first. Hi, James. Manic and James again. Manic. What's that? Tired, rough, working out in cold weather. Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. Simon, thanks Simon for sharing I think you shared a tweet, thanks for that, and good evening. And Lynn, good evening Lynn. I think that was my Siri. Why did that go off? I've never said a word. Shut up Siri, go away. That's gone. Andy Harris. Daniel, good evening Daniel. Daniel again isn't feeling too well, so thanks Daniel. I know you're feeling groggy. Nice to see you. All good this end, jolly good. We've got no echoes, etc. I spoke to James Story a little while ago, and he asked him if we want to come on. He's just sent me a message. Yeah, can do. So hang on, if you're listening, James, hang on. We'll get you on and we'll see if we can do it without echo tonight. So is that Boot-Yearn or Booty-Yearn? Booty-Yearn, I would have thought. Good evening. Hiya. Curly Chew, good evening. Garrett, good evening. Rufus, good evening. Rufus, that a new name? New viewer, welcome if you are. Welcome if you're not, obviously. Michael and TZ. Right, shall we see if we can get James on? If you're in chat, James, are you ready now? Oh, let's just dial him. Let's do it. And first of all, I need to get rid of... I'm just going to change my mic. Hopefully that's still coming through. Right, and that shouldn't now echo. With a bit of luck, because it was my fault last time. Daniel remembered change the mic. I've just done that, Daniel, but thank you. Yeah, it was my fault last week. Nothing to do with TVP. It was all my fault. Right, let's see if we can bring him on. We'll add that side. James, come on. Behave yourself. Let's see if it works. See if I can go back to some slick movements of getting things right. Hi James, are you there?
Hi bud, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Why can't I? I can hear and see you. Good.
Yeah, I see you.
Right, let's minimise that one. Hopefully we're not echoey. I hope.
We'll find out now, won't we?
Get rid of that one.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I've just got to put my...
Just turn my audio down a bit.
Window back on. 1 second. Window, comments and reactions. Bosh, we're there.
Let me get chat out. There we go.
I'm back on chat. I watch replays. Yeah. Oh, well, that's nice that you can see us live, Rufus. Lovely. Nice of you to join us. Ian Morgan, James Castle, thanks for the order this week. No problem at all. Thank you for the order. Neil Roberts, good evening. There you go. I think we're on Pav. Pav's there. Do you know Pav?
Yeah, no echo either.
Lovely chat, Pav. Just drinks too much. Well, I got you on. Hopefully we're not echoing. Oh, no echo.
No echo.
Excellent. It was and I still don't actually know the cure. I might be a little bit delayed on this microphone, but before I was using, you might know the answer to this, I was using the microphone on my camcorder, but a plug-in Rode one.
Yeah.
And that was what was giving me the echo. Now I've even moved that microphone off the camcorder to see if it's feedback, and it isn't. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
Weird. Unless you had like a double window open or something on Skype when it was doubling up or something.
No, I don't know. I tried it again. I Skyped Daniel actually to see, because it was annoy me why it would be. I actually thought it was Mark's fault, but it was nothing to do with him. It was all mine.
I used to get it with OBS. It was a nightmare to try and sort out sometimes.
Did you?
Yeah.
So hopefully, well, everyone says sounds good. So that's fantastic.
That's good.
Jolly good.
I
So how are you,
apologise about
James?
my camera being so bright. As you well know, Logitech software hasn't still not updated for Mac.
No, it hasn't. Mine, I don't know what I did with mine. I think I haven't binned it because I wouldn't do that. Here it is. It's fine. Yeah, because you can't focus, can you?
No.
Isn't that
You just
crazy?
have to use the sort of like automatic.
Yeah.
Like when it feels like it to focus.
Well, yours is working not too bad actually. It's working.
I think
right.
it's lighting is a big important thing with it. Because
Yeah.
I've got the daylight bulbs, it makes a massive difference. Like.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hence why it looks quite clear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's coming out your end like.
Coming out fine. Yeah, absolutely fine. Good evening, Laurie. Grumpy Lumpy, good evening. And Dion. 1 or 2 people joining in. How many we got in chat?
Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, guys.
33. Yeah, jolly good. Yeah, what I was going to say? Something about that. Oh, yeah, I got another cam link today. I literally just set it up. So I've got my table camera as well now. So cool. I'm happy with that. Tina, hello Tina. I said to Tina.
The other thing I was going to use for a mount years ago when I was trying to figure out a way of doing it. Do you remember the old photographic equipment? You can pick them up for peanuts. It was an enlarger for enlarging. It was like a table with like a slide on it. Yeah. I thought if you cut that off and then just added a mount for a tripod, you could put anything you want, and you've got up and down and everything on it.
You could just turn a knob and go up and down.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just like move it up and down. Like I thought about using one of them at one point, but then I bought my uppy closey camera I've got now, this V4K thing. It's great.
Yeah, I've seen that. And I did look those up. There's several makes of those, isn't there?
Yeah.
I said to Tina, enjoy your politics, because I've got the debate on tonight. I didn't know if people would be watching that or want to see it. She said, I'll be turning that off.
Can't be doing with politics. They all chat a load of rubbish half the time and never fucking come up with the goods, do they?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Laurie says, sorry she hasn't been here much, but I will be once I'm back. That's not a problem, Laurie. She's usually got friends and family and things over. A lot of people just talking in chat. There you go. Daniel talking to Tina. And Pav saying don't forget to give thumbs up, which you said as well. And we've got 16, so that's good. I'm happy with that. I did send, this is just a by the by, I did send your stuff off today, James. So
cool.
That went off this morning. So you'll get that in the post. Quite heavy. It's nearly 2 kilograms worth of stuff.
There was a lot of bits and bobs, wasn't there?
Yeah, a lot of broken stuff for you to play with, including my little Bantam. Yeah.
I'll see what I can do with it. What I can do with them, maybe like modify them so they're different. If I can fix what's there, I can fix what's there. If not, I can make it into something else. Yeah,
okay. And for those in chat that don't know, James has got, do you want to key it in chat what your YouTube channel is? James has got a YouTube channel as well. Is it Jay's Vape Reviews?
Yeah,
that's it. Jay's Vape Reviews. So anyone who hasn't had a little look, have a little
Can I put links in here, can I?
Yeah, of course you can. Yep, not a problem at all.
/J's Vape Reviews. There you go. Should it might work, it might not. If not, they can always click the little 3 dots next to me and go to the channel and then do it that way, can't they?
Yeah, I guess they can.
Yeah, the 3 dots next to my name, like. Yeah.
Hey
ABC, how's it going, man?
Hi Kieran, how's it going? Kieran's going to be jealous. Look what I've got, Kieran.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, is that the mouth to lung steam crate?
No, that's the new Purity Plus.
Oh, the Purity Plus. Ooh.
Purity Plus, which I'll show people in a little while if you like.
Is that 24 mil? Is it?
22 mil.
Looks nice on there though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Well, it's the same company, Purity Plus. Same company, Ambition Mods. Yeah, it's good. So I'll perhaps have a little show on that. So tell us what you're vaping on. That will do.
But I've only got a couple going at the minute. I've got the Vaporhound / Ultrona Squonk mod.
Yeah, nice
the Aether, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is
I like that.
Mate, they were 60 quid at Expo. I couldn't bloody sniff it for that.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got the
nice.
Hermetic RDA on the top, which is a really good cheap RDA, and it's great for single coil squonking.
Do you know what? I've got that. Well, we sold them.
Yeah.
And it's never a dripper I got on well with.
I like it. Stick a fused Clapton in it. 40 watts, banging. Nice tight draw on it. It's a lot tighter than you expect.
Yeah, but it was noisy. I found it noisy. That isn't though, is it?
It is noisy.
It is noisy, yeah.
But if you just turn the airflow slightly closed, just one like 1 mil over, so it's not as bad.
Yeah.
So I've got that. I've got some gingerbread custard from work in that AD vaping.
Right.
Which is very nice. And I'm on, which I haven't put
Hey, look at that. That's a nice mod. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, I know. I don't know where I got this from. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I've taken mine off now. And the reload on top, yeah.
Yeah, I got the Reload MTL on it with, what have I got in there? Oh, Just Juice's Lemonade.
Right. How do you find the reload?
It's a little bit weird getting used to the top airflow.
Yeah.
Because you've got to build accordingly. You've got to build a little bit hotter.
Right.
Because it's coming down, it takes a little bit while for the flavour to come in.
Yeah.
But I've got one of your, I think it's the 1.3, whatever it is, Clapton mouth to lungs in it.
Right. Or do you mean the 3? Did you buy the 3-core one?
It's the one that's 1.43 ohms.
Oh, 1.4. This one.
Yeah, the stainless steel ones. Yeah.
Focus. Get my head out of the way. Come on, look.
Yeah, mine are stainless because I'm allergic to a nickel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, I'm not. I don't. Top airflow was never my thing, but I thought the reload was very good for a top airflow. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, I had this mod in bits as soon as it came out of the box to have a look, because I'm like that. If it comes apart quite easy, and I'm really impressed with how they put it together. They've thought about it quite a bit, haven't they?
They really have. The design in there is very, very good. I took mine apart, which it's not here. It's in the it's downstairs, I think, that one. I just noticed Laurie's got a question. She's got a question. I sometimes struggle to get the right ohms in my true tank. They're often way too high or way too low. I don't know why you would, Laurie. You buy our pre-made coils, so you should, as long as the screws are tight on the coil and it's not touching anything, you shouldn't really have an issue. I wouldn't have thought.
Those 2.5 mil Claptons, the 1.43 or whatever they are, and the stainless are cracking in that. Really nice vape in that. 10 watts. That's all I'm on now.
10 watts.
10 watts.
Cool. You're going to rip through your battery, aren't you?
Coming out at 1.35. But it's getting a good pull on it. Got the airflow wide open.
Yeah.
Get a nice pull off it. The flavour's perfect.
Oh, that's not very nice, Kieran. Sod off, Mark. Oh dear. Are the purities for? Yes, they are. They are, Laurie. They are on there.
Damn, that's another one I'm going to have to bloody buy now, isn't it? That Purity, because that looks quite nice. That's very mixed.
I'll show everyone in a minute. I don't know if I can do. Let's see if I can do it. No, I can't. When I've got. Yes, maybe I can. This could go wrong, folks. I'm going to try and do a picture-in-picture while I've got a guest.
No, it's going on technical.
No, it's failed. It failed. Don't worry. All right. I'll show you. I'll properly show you from the box. I'll show you one, but they are on the site.
It looks interesting. I like it. The thing I like about this mod is it looks really expensive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It looks like a high-end mod, but it isn't, if you know what I mean. The only thing I don't like, controversial now, the only thing I don't like is the vape in the bin and the CE mark on the bottom. That's a little bit nuts.
Yeah. Well, I guess
you could polish it off, I suppose.
You could probably. Yeah. John, I hadn't even looked at that as a. But I get what you're saying. Yeah. Right. I've got a complaint here. I'm going to put this on the screen. Grumpy old vapor ? I sent you a Facebook message. You ignored me. I asked what version of the Ed Zachary you have. Have you tried any others? If so, which one is the best? Did I ignore you?
Or have you not seen it?
Have I not seen it? I wouldn't ignore. I don't ignore anyone. I wonder if it's one I haven't read yet. There are 5 that I haven't read yet. The trouble is, you've got Twitter, you've got Facebook, you've got emails.
And then you've got all your packing and sorting your online sales and stuff.
I get WhatsApp. No, I can't actually see your message there, though. Anyway, I'll answer you because on the screen. So, what version? It's the YFTK plain with no. That's why I called it the Exacra. There's no mention of K-Fun or anything on there. Yeah. And have I tried any others? Well, I've tried the original. And to be honest, I know there's no difference apart from I can open the YFTK one. I can't open the original one, so I can't open the bottom to take to fill it up. So other than that, no difference. And I apologise, Grumpy, if I ignored you and made you even more grumpy. Pav has a Wasp Nano on top of one. You're talking, I assume, about the Easy Mod, Pav. Wasp Nano, yeah, I guess that would work, wouldn't it? Where's mine? Up there, I think. Albert, good evening. Right, here we go. We've got Laurie again. I use let's put it on the screen. If I use the lower coils, they're too low, and the higher, they're too high. Here comes that frog again. Do you know what? I've had this for about 3 weeks. That really is getting on my nerves. So sorry, folks.
It might be because take into account the length of your legs as well. Say if they say 1.4 and if you've got a slightly longer leg, then it'll come out a little bit lower or higher, won't it? Depending on the length of your legs as well.
They shouldn't be far out with the True Tank. The terminals are very close to the coil itself, so you shouldn't be getting. Very often a coil will allow for a leg, and there isn't much of a leg on that. So
also make sure you wrap round the screw as well, because if not, if you cut it thin, you can have a short on the outside of the chimney.
Yeah, but I think that would send the ohms completely haywire. But I mean, if you've got, I'm trying to think what the ohms are now. This is it? No, it's not that one. 1 second. I've got in this one, in the Purity, I put this coil in, which is our new NI80 coil. Let's just show you so you can see the ohms eventually.
Yeah, 1.16.
1.16. Now I can tell you, Laurie, that in here it's coming out at 0.97, which probably won't show till I get out.
But that's down to sort of like differences in the length of the leg and stuff like that. Measurement of the coil in it. Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not really worried that. What's the difference there? So it's about 0.16. That wouldn't worry me, but if you can get the coil around about a 1 ohm coil for your mouth to lung in, you should be fine, absolutely fine. Anywhere sort of 1 to 1.5, anywhere around there. And Rufus, Ambition Mods is nice gear. I completely agree, Rufus. Very good stuff. Grumpy again. He is grumpy tonight. Look, I see there have been problems with the Easy. Long 510 pins cause a problem and somehow move the board.
Yeah, I've heard this as well.
Right.
I think maybe what it is when the pin's too long.
Yeah.
Because the 510's too close to the board, but it's not actually shorting on the board. What it's doing is making the board push against.
Right.
The
oh,
do you know what I mean? So it's like causing that. But I've tried it on mine. I've tried about 6 or 7 different tanks and drippers on mine with quite long, and mine's not done it. So maybe it's just some that have shifted in postage or something like that. Maybe
the board has got like a plastic frame around it, like a picture frame almost.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's doing that. So that's where the button is, and it's doing that.
Right.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? When you push down too far, like.
So how? And it's moving the screen.
Well, it's moving the board towards the button. Does that make sense? So if imagine the button, your button that you fire is here.
Cause a misfire. Right.
So it's doing that. So it's causing it to auto fire.
Right. I haven't had one person complain to me directly about that. Isn't that strange? So I wouldn't know what RTA. I mean, every RTA I've put on there has been absolutely fine.
I say I've tried a few with long ones on my and short, and it's been fine. It's red spot on every time, not having an issue.
The picture worked fine, Mark. Did it? What, when I went to show the site, it didn't look like it had to me. Oh well, if it did, happy days. Check the 510 pin is screwed in properly. Oh, it's for Laurie. Kieran's saying that to Laurie. Yeah, that's another good point, Kieran. If the 510 is loose underneath, that can jump the ohms around.
Yeah. Or if you've got a dirty connection as well. Then.
Do you want to say something to Pav, or shall I?
Where's Pav now?
Norfolk Pace. Cheeky. I admit it, I can be very slow. Grumpy old vapor, I got one.
I think because he looks at it on he's got a streaming software, because it looks on it, there's a bit of a lag.
Is there?
The chat, and I think because you're watching it on that.
I am, yeah. Well, not only that,
I've got it on the YouTube pop out. You see, on a separate thing, so it's going quite quick. So I think that might be a lag thing. I think that's what he's on about.
Well, I'm not near the bottom. I just work through them at my pace. I try to answer everyone, and you know, sometimes that's not always possible. But especially like last week, we had Mark on, and people were tapping furiously, but. Yeah. I always try, because you take the time to write these things in, and if I can answer you, I will.
Yeah.
Shane Foster has got the Aspire Mulus coming tomorrow. He can't wait.
Cool.
Oh, Kieran's got man flu. No wonder he's grumpy. No wonder he said sod you or whatever it was. Mike. Let's put that up there. If you need any help with coiling on the True Tank, check my review on the channel. Mike did a very good review, Twisted Vapor, on his YouTube channel. So yeah, you could do worse and have a look at that. I like the way he wicked it as well. It was good. Laurie, I've seen a couple. Oh, that's something that Laurie said to Grumpy Old Vapor. A couple of pictures on Facebook. Don't know.
Yeah, it's about the easy issue. About the issues with the easy. It was on Facebook. There's a couple of posts on Facebook.
Oh, right. Okay. Hi, Mark. Are you going to do a review for your new side-by-side? Yes, I am. And I meant to do it the weekend, actually. But the reason I didn't, when I do a review now, and this is a bit boring and off the cuff and irrelevant, but I use I don't edit and crop my videos at all, really.
You just go straight in for it.
I try and just do it all the way through, and I'll just slice a little bit where I go from that camera to this camera. But I only had one camera, and I wasn't going to unhook all my camera, put it on the desk, set it up, then put it back, have it in the wrong place.
See, that's what I used to have to do. I used to have to unhook one, and then put it down, then do that bit, and then do that bit.
So you know what a pain it is now. So I've got the desk one now, which I've just got the capture card today, so that will be done as soon as I get a chance. So yeah, I will do. It's quite, to be honest, it's not much to say, but it's very straightforward. But just
on with the capture thing, also just have a look, see if there's a I can't remember what the name of the software is. I'll have a Google for it after for you. But to save you buying HDMI capture units, there's this software that when you plug them into the USB, the camcorder, cameras.
Yeah, I know. And I tried that.
I can't think what it's called. But that will use certain cameras, but you have to go through the list that's supported to find out if it'll do live view and all that sort of stuff.
I did try that, and it worked to a point, and then it I think it kept having lines going across it, and I just thought, I'm not.
It's called D camera or something like that. It's quite high end, but it's free. But you can adjust the f-stop and everything and all that on the left hand side.
It's free for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, but all the big guys use it, don't they? All the head honchos use it for the cameras and stuff.
Oh, right, okay. Keith, good evening, Keith. Keith Parker.
A lot of people use it in studios for photos when they're doing studio photos with like objects and stuff like that because they can just go and people as well like for portraits.
And Daniel, I've tried numerous tanks on the Easy mod, long pins, short pins, no problem whatsoever. They must be long because looking at the mod can't. I've seen the insides and I wish I'd got it here because I'd show you. It can't change from one to the other. It can't change because there are little runners up inside in here where the chip slides up in that runner. And then underneath this bottom plate,
there's a plastic board.
There's a plastic part that holds that frame in place. So it cannot be different between one mod and another.
Yeah.
So the only thing that they can get wrong, and there's one that they did, is they glued the screen is glued on a plastic.
Yeah. It's just on double-sided sticky pad tape, isn't it?
Yeah, like a template, and they put that in the wrong place on one of the mods, and that could be a case. But I mean, we had 150. They were all sold out, and I got a new batch in today, funny enough, this morning. And I've had one with a screen, and that's pretty much it. So that as a failure rate for... Oh, this sounds awful. But as a failure rate for China, though, believe you me, that's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, the way they've done the inside, how it's all put together, is actually quite clever and quite well thought out. But yeah, like I say, the only thing I can think of is when the pin's too long, the centre positive pin is touching the top of that plastic casing.
Yeah.
Holds the board, and it's pushing it out that way, towards the button. So it's like you're pressing the fire button, so that's why it's auto firing. That's the only thing I can think of. Because if you remember, it's not just flat, is it? It's got like a curve to it. So if you imagine if it's pushed down that way, it's going to push it that way.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll get you on that.
That's the only way I can think that. But like I say, mine's been fine.
I mean, that's a good job they put a frame around it, though, isn't it? Otherwise, that 510 would be hitting the actual board itself.
Yeah.
Grumpy, no worries. Nowhere near the true in my option. It's okay at best.
Hello, Tatley. How you doing, bud?
I don't know what that is, but hopefully it's about the true tank. James, the true is exceptional. And, of course, I've got that somewhere here.
Quite good. I like
You got the true tank? Yeah, you have, haven't you?
Yeah, I think my mate's got it now because my mate was doing my head and he wanted it off me, so...
Shock.
I give a lot of stuff away. As you know, when I've got stuff I don't use, I'll just give it to someone or something like that, or someone go, "Oh, what's that new tank like?" I've heard about this. Oh, yeah, I have it. Try it. See how you get on with it.
Yeah. Yeah, Pav, he said he's got two, which he has.
Yeah.
Even Craig.
Or I'll swap stuff or other stuff that they want and I want. So way to do it, isn't it?
Matt Benson, evening all. Let's put that on there. Evening all, I emailed you a pic from the shed, Mark Todd, regarding the Easy. I sent Mark, Todd this is, the Easy mod yesterday, so he might have it today.
Yeah, he had it today.
Did he? Right, I sent him two actually, and I sent Vic.
That'll be the ones that have got the auto firing issue then.
Yeah, bound to have, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the people that put up about the post about it.
Oh, really? Okay. Curly Chew, mine's been fine. Tried the two tanks, RDAs for the fun of it, no problems at all. It must be like the the old, I say older, high end, or the some of the mouth to lung tanks got a very long 510.
They've got really big 510, yeah.
And I can only think
they're designed for mechs, aren't they, and hybrids and stuff like that. So
I can only think it would be one of them because the general, let's have a look.
I say I've tried a few high-end ones that I've got, and they've been fine.
Let's have a look at the length of the 510 on the Purity, for example.
So it's quite a biggish one on that as well. That one's quite long on this. On the Purity. Yeah.
There you go. That's not
safe as well, isn't it?
That's not a short 510.
No.
And that's absolutely fine. Weird.
I do like this mod though. I'm quite impressed. For the money that it is. Danny's
not very well. He's grumpy as well. Look, put this one up here. Considering HVAC is pretty much the only place you can get the Easy mod. It sounds strange. Not a single person has contacted Mark, but they've mentioned it. Yeah, and I haven't. I haven't had one. Genuinely, if I had, I would say. So this was. You could probably tell on my face. What you see is what you get with me, and there was probably a look of shock on my face because I hadn't heard anything about this. So
I mean, I put this on it to see if it did it, and as you know, this is quite high end dish.
Yeah.
If I show you this, you'll be like, you bastard. Yeah, because this is a bit of a mecca for. Do you remember those?
Oh, Gigi. Yeah.
Yeah, Golden Greek Eagle tank.
Yeah.
And that's got quite a hefty 510 on it.
Yeah,
And
it would have.
That went on mine and it didn't have an issue. What else have I put there? I've put the Orc by Play on there. I've put quite a few high-endish mods and bits and bobs on it. And it's still not done it.
And Matt Benson, Todd got it direct from Ambition together with Purity. He actually didn't, Matt. He got it from me. I sent it to him. But, yeah, Ambition sent it to me to send to him, but I was splitting hairs. Man flu, yeah. Kieran's got man flu.
Nothing worse than man flu, is it?
And Kieran's a chef as well, so that presumably means that all these customers have got man flu as well.
Yeah.
People have done. And Vaping Boomer. Oh my word, yep. Put that on. Welcome from California. A big thank you for the great service on shipping my easy side mod to me in California. Have you got it? Have you got it already then, Vaping Boomer? If you did,
that's gone quick.
Yeah. Tetley Man, hey Nature Vape. Hey Tetley Man, there's a face, you can't mistake that one.
No, you can't make Tetley.
Yeah. Vaping Boomer, here we go. Well, here's someone who's been using it then. Only RTO I can't use is the MD mouth to lung because the airflow ring flares out to. Oh right, so that's more of an issue. Like they take 24 mil tanks, so that's nothing to do with that.
Yeah, a lot of these tanks they've got these weird sticky outy bits on them, and then they're not 24 mil anymore, are they? They're like 25 or 24.6 or something.
Keith. Mark sorted a problem from me only last week. Oh yeah, thanks Keith. I'll put that up. Advertising. A shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, I saw that. Yes, and I did. And always will if I can. Always will. And Jay knows I love him. Tetley.
Known Tetley years.
Yeah, and Kieran's put here as well, agreeing with basically what we said. Some high ends have bloody big protruding 510s, and some of them do. Really long. I've had them before where I can't even actually put them on the mod I'm using because it physically won't screw in hard enough.
I mean, I suppose the fix would be on the bottom of the 510 pin because you've got like a dome of solder, is just to shave the solder flat. With like a small file it flat so it doesn't push the board. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So just take like a half a mil off or something, a couple of thou off. It
can't be by much, though. Honestly, it really can't. It has to be long. Anyway,
have a look.
I dare say that'll all come out in the wash, but strange. Curly Chew says, "Ha high end. That won't affect me then."
Hang on a minute. I'm just going to take the 510 out of my easy mod.
Oh, here we go.
Can have a look. I would show you on the close-up cam, but it's got a load of crap in front of it at the minute.
And Keith, some of the K-funds, let's put that one up there as well, some of the K-funds don't work at all on some mods. No, and I did have that as well. I had someone say that the K-fun Prime, he said it didn't work on, hello, the dogs are off, they're barking at something. There's probably a chicken on the television or something.
To lose the screw.
And Matt says that Mark Todd was using a tripod. The authentic, obviously. Smiley face. Oh, Matt. No, Matt. Matt says he's deleted the comment after I said it. No, it's not. I was being pernickety anyway, Matt. Don't worry. No, I always
try. You can hear that, Mark.
Sorry?
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
That's the button firing when you move the board. That's
Oh,
what
is
it is.
it? So
Yeah,
it's
when see the 510 on the back, the positive, with the screw bit, you know, if it's too long on the tank, it's pushing that down, and then it's pushing the board across because it's got that plastic piece. It's making a contact with that plastic piece, and it's just going and it's just moving the board so it clicks the the button.
And the board would click the button because the tolerances are quite tight.
Yeah, because that's just literally a slight bit of movement with the screwdriver. Look.
Yeah, we can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what that'll be why it's doing it.
So my solution is get a true tank, put that on there.
Yeah.
Or a purity.
What they've done is, you know, when they've soldered that on, you see like that's nice and flat and flush. I don't know if you can see very well, guys. You see the positive's quite flat and flush.
Yeah.
It might be when it's soldered on, it's got a bit too much solder.
It could well be. Yeah, it could well be. Because that
would Dogma solder because that's quite flush. That
would make the difference, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you know, if it's a 0.5 mil, that would make a massive difference.
Please don't do this at home, folks.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll take something in bits for no reason. Like I say, this arrived. I put a battery in it, built the tank, vaped on it for about 10 minutes, and then took it apart. Because I like to see how things are put together. I'm a mechanically engineering type person.
Well, I've got to say, I did as well. But what did impress me was the design inside this mod. I thought it was
ridiculously simple at the same time, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but very simple, but very clever. Yeah. Rufus, good for all the new 18350 mechs, though. I don't know what is. Don't know. Oh, I've nearly caught up on chat.
Point when I broke it now.
Oh, Kieran says he's given it to all the waitresses as well. Spelt that wrong, did it? Two right and all the waitresses. No, I don't think you have you? If you spelled it wrong, I didn't notice. Matt Benson. Anyway, moving on.
It's not it's fine.
When's the reviewers in drag starting? Empire is now Christina and TVP is Marlene. Literally descended into handbags. Yeah, pass. I try and keep out of it all. Keith, the Prime can be a bitch on some mod. Yeah, and it was. Yeah. That was the one that I was told about.
Mind you, so could the K-Firm 4. Can you remember taking the K-Firm 4 apart? It was like disassembling an aircraft carrier.
It was, yeah.
How many O-rings?
Yeah, there was, yeah. Oh, Vaping Boomer, it arrived on the 12th, took 6 days. That's good, isn't it?
That's good going. Was he in the States, is he?
California, yeah.
Oh, that's good going.
Yeah, fantastic. We've sold a lot to Germany, have bought a lot. Italy have bought a lot, and the US have bought a lot. So,
like I said before, it's a high-end looking mod for smock money. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Matt Benson, he said he had his easy open in 5 minutes too. Please don't, everyone. They're not bought to be taken apart. Okay, well, I haven't said what I'm vaping on. Obviously, I did say about the Purity Plus, so I'll go on the table in a bit, hopefully, and be able to show you that. I've still been using the Glaz. Have you got the Glaz?
I haven't got the Glaz. I bought the Aromarizer Light instead, and I'm not a fan.
Right.
I should have bought the light instead. I'm sorry, I bought the Aromarizer Light. I should have bought the mouth alone.
Yeah, the Glaz is good. I like that. It's a lot of flavour.
I like the look of it.
Yeah, it is a nice looker, and I haven't... See, again, there... Can you see that? Even with the Glaz, there's a gap. I don't think you can see it there. Tilted.
Yeah, I can see it.
Can you?
On the glass?
No. Here, between the 510...
Oh, yeah.
Is that the mod, or is that the Glaz? I actually think it's probably the mod in this case.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I can see daylight through there.
Sometimes it's the mod, isn't it? The way they've done the 510 hole on the mod.
Sometimes they just put it up a little bit, don't they? Sometimes they do. What else am I vaping on here? In my pocket, which has been with me nearly all day as well, is my trusty True Tank.
Trusty True Tank.
Yeah. On this Tackett Mini. Love that little setup. So small.
Yeah.
Mm. And the juice I got in there, I did as a comparison, I've got the blackcurrant raspberry and lime in there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I put the same in the purity. Because I wanted to...
Same coils and all that as well.
Same coils. I just wanted to taste what the flavour from this purity was coming through like.
Differences.
Mm.
I just had a thought. I'm just getting my little 18350 out to see what it's like with this. What's it called? With the Reload MTL on, because I've got the Cathilly one.
Oh right,
Cathilly tube.
Yep.
I don't use it very often because the same reason, because like finding something that looks nice on it, innit? You know.
Mm.
Oh, that's quite natty, isn't it? That's quite natty.
Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it?
That looks all right. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks all right.
It's nice, it's the right size as well. It's got a nice look to it as well. May have to put a higher ohm coil in it for that. Oh, mind you, 1 point odd. It's all right on that.
I wonder. I was going to try. I haven't tried it yet. This new Manabush liquid.
I like Manabush stuff.
Base. It's his new range. Base 0, and this one is nut custard. What it is, they're in. These are 30ml bottles, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you get a nick shot. So you add your nick shot to make it. So it's 20ml of flavouring. You add a 10ml nick shot, and that gives you 6 milligram strength from mouth to lung. So, but I haven't tried it. I've tried 1 or 2 of them. They do quite a few colas and things.
Yeah.
I tried the gin one. I wasn't too keen on the gin. I don't know.
I don't get on with gin anyway.
Yeah, I quite like gin as a thing, but
flavoured gin's banging. Rhubarb and ginger gin for the win.
Curly Chew, the blackcurrant sounds. Yeah, it is. Where is it? I had some in front of me. I think I was clearing my desk because I had so much stuff in there. I think, I did have the concentrates.
Well, you cleared a fair bit of stuff when you chucked that stuff in a box for me.
Oh, well, I did. Yeah, I did that as well. But I had to. I was trying to make space to try and test this microphone thing out and move like the PC. I thought it sounds. It's like it was something reverbing. Oh, hang on. What's this here? No, that's blackjack.
Need to get yourself some egg boxes on the wall, but
rhubarb and custard. Yeah, well, if it was that professional, I'd be the BBC, wouldn't I? There it is. There's the. Which way? Yeah. That's in the
blackcurrant, raspberry and lime. That sounds nice. I'll have to try some of that.
Yeah, that's in the concentrate. So which we sell a lot of that. The most popular flavours we do in our concentrate is the mango, peach, and papaya. That's the top one.
Yeah.
Followed by that one.
Yeah.
Followed by Bakewell tart, I think. I think they're that's the order of, and the strawberry custard as well. People like that. So that's all going well. Who wants to see this purity then? This purity tank.
Well, let's have a look at your purity.
I wonder if I can now. This this has got to be another.
It could all go Pete Tong.
It could all go right. What I'm going to do is get rid of me, and then I'm going to add my table camera, which is shaky. Right. I've swapped you around, haven't I? Let's get rid of Curly Chew's comment. Right, cool. That's close, isn't it? Never mind. We'll try.
We'll try.
The only thing I've got to do now is the stand. I've got to get the stand right for this camcorder. So,
well prepared then, Mark. Well prepared.
Oh, I'm not prepared, am I?
I spend about half an hour faffing about before I even start doing a review to get shit ready. Like,
well, I do for a review, but tonight I literally just tried this capture card, and I thought, I'll swing it on it's like a flexible gooseneck.
Yeah.
But the trouble was, the camcorder's too heavy for it, so it's bobbling about a bit. Right, so we've got spare glass. What else have we got?
This is the Purity Mouth to Lung Plus, is it?
This is the Purity Plus. Yeah, so in the box.
The old one was skinnier, wasn't it?
The old one was an 18mm.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so you get your screwdriver.
Little blue screwdriver.
Yeah. We've seen that
obviously
before.
I can't see what you're doing because they can.
Well, you will in a minute, I guess. Maybe you aren't. Are you not? No, you wouldn't be watching. No, you can't see what I'm doing. Well, there you
I'll
go.
watch it now. I'll just mute it.
Oh yeah, that's it. So O-rings there.
There we are. Right. Oh yeah, I can see now.
Move that.
I'm watching. Watching.
Move that to the side. Now I'm going to have to swap this about, aren't I? In a minute, because I've got you on the other side. Right, here we go. So line the notches up.
I love those keyring screwdrivers. They're great.
They're good, aren't they? Yeah. There's
plenty of O-rings with it as well, which is nice to see. Spare screws.
Why is that? Oh, hang on. I'm not twisting it hard enough. There you go. There is. Can you see the dot lined up with the arrow? There and there. And then that should pull apart. There you go. There's the deck. So you
like when they put arrows and stuff on things so you can understand how it comes apart. Otherwise, you try screwing it everywhere.
Trying to unscrew it everywhere. So you've got the juice wells here. Well, that's part of the juice flow. And the juice flow is worked out at the top. So if you line it up again with an arrow, in it goes. And if you turn it round, that is now your juice flow.
Got you.
To the plus, and your airflow, you can have. Let's make my camera shaking it. Yeah, never mind. Your airflow, you can have dual side or just one side if you turn it around the whole way.
Yeah.
One of these will be what this one side. And there you go. And a long 510 that doesn't mess. I don't know.
That's nice, that. I like that. It's nice, clean looking as well, isn't it?
It is. Filling it up, there's a little ring on the top. Try and get you back in the picture. And that is on such a thin little O-ring. Yeah. When you push that back in, it doesn't force the juice into the coil. So there you go. There it is.
Nice. It's got proper airflow on it as well. It's like tight as duck's bottom.
Yeah, it is proper airflow. So let's get rid of that one now and get me back. We just swapped round. That'll do, I don't care.
Oh, that's quite nice. I like the way the fill is on that. It's quite nice, that.
Oh, because you're delayed, aren't you? So
yeah, it's a little bit delayed, so...
Yeah.
In the delay. Yeah, that's cool, man. And look at all that knurling. Oh, you can't beat a bit of knurling.
No, it's nicely machined. I think all Ambition stuff seems nicely...
Yeah, nicely done.
Nicely machined. So
it's affordable, but not naff, isn't it? I think.
Yes, yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that probably sums it up well. It's sort of you're getting good quality for not a lot of, not high end money, but it's. I mean, to be fair, they do use what other manufacturers have done, shall we say? And
it looks very clean as well. It doesn't look like there's a lot of burring or anything like that. And some tanks you get are just like a right mess, aren't they?
Yeah. But no, that is good, that one. What have people said about it? What purity, lol. Kieran, talk to me later. We'll sort you out, even though you got a cold. Is the build deck, let's put that on there. Is the build deck the same size as the... No, it's bigger. Kieran, I've got the 18mm one here. I could show you the two side by side. But no, it is bigger. You can certainly get, I mean, in mine, I've got a 2.5mm inner diameter Clapton in there, and it went in there quite comfortably. So, which you couldn't do with the 18mm. And Curly Chew, what's the price on the Purity? $29.99. I've got it up for.
Bargain.
I might well get my knuckles wrapped a little for that, because I think it should have been £31, but I thought,
you just like even it down, don't you? $29.99 is fine.
Yeah, I know, but they're quite funny about it. Ambition are quite funny.
Yeah.
Keith, Mark, aka Sausage Fingers.
Sausage Fingers.
I've said before, Norfolk blonde, Norfolk red, strong in the arm, thick in the head, so you get... yeah, Sausage Fingers. Yeah, it's very hard when you got a camera. That one as well is quite low, so...
Yeah.
We get there. So, I'm not sure what else I've got that I had. Oh, yes, I did have
Ooh, what else have you got new?
Oh, I did have.
Shaggies.
I had my box arrive from.
Oh, analog box mods.
Yeah.
Cool.
I haven't even really like opened this to have a look, but
James, help!
yeah. Yeah, what have we got here? DNA 75C chip.
Nice.
For some reason, I mean, I'm rating the guy even higher now. He sent a bottle opener. Do you need a beer when you're doing this sort of stuff?
Yeah, probably. Oh, you gotta have a beer when you're mod making.
So I won't get all that out, but I have. Yeah, it's arrived, and that's to come. I'll be having a play and be doing a bit of a, perhaps a YouTube, let's build this together type thing.
Yeah.
Bit of fun with that. That's what that's for. It's always the same as it's interested you as well, hasn't it, James?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. Can't be a bit of a build off.
Okay. Also deceptive. I see. Always. Yeah, always deceptive. Yeah, it is. Kieran, camera doesn't always. It's all right if you see something in someone's hand, you can see how big it is. But it's on a table. It's a bit different. And Rufus, airflow looks proper mouth to lung. It is.
It's almost reminiscent of the old what was it, Tayfun airflow.
And that was one of my favourite of all tanks ever. Was the Tayfun.
Seriously, you wait till you get yourself one of them Nautilus GTs. I know it's a stock coil, and I know you're not a big stock coil fanboy, but Nautilus GT, mate, I had to go on one at Expo, and it looked like a Tayfun. It performed like a Tayfun with the added benefit of stock coils.
I'll just put this on a single hole, the second smallest, so single airflow.
Yeah.
And let's have a go with that.
Tight.
That's tight, but nice, full of flavour. Good, I like that. So, if you do like a tight airflow, that'll work for you.
I like a tight airflow on low wattage. You get a nice warm vape, especially with a tobacco flavour or something like a dessert. You get a nice bit of warmth. Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Right, I'm going to put it on the biggest and put it on both airflows, which will be too open for me. But just really, the trouble is some people like quite an open mouth to lung.
Yeah.
And others like a tight mouth to lung
proper old school.
So just try that.
I'm going to guess that's probably in between the two.
I mean that you could you? You can
get that.
You can direct lung. It's not made for that, but you could if a push. You could direct lung that. So yes, Rufus, proper mouth to lung airflow. Yeah, but if you like a proper mouth to lung, that would work for you. Lynn, very good comment, Lynn. How is the pipe mod getting on? I've got quite a bit of news on mods in general. I'm keeping it a bit to myself, including the pipe mod is still in here. It won't go away. I've told James this off here, in a personal chat we're having together.
Yeah.
It's not a scratch that I've got to itch. It will not go away, and I'm going to do it. But at the minute, it's not. And we were, what's his name? Who I had on here as a guest? Bessie. Bessie was going to. I think that might be what Lynn is talking about. Bessie finished doing his e-cig stuff, and he went off and got a proper job. How silly. But he now hasn't got the time to do what he was going to do. So,
which is a shame because he did some phenomenal stuff.
Clever man, and he did some great stuff. Really did. So yeah, it's a shame. But so the Bessie one, I don't think will happen. I mean, if he phones me up one day and says, "Mark, I've done it," then I'll be over the moon. But I don't think he will. But it is something I'm going to do. Trust me, it will be done.
Funny, talking about making mods. Last night, my missus, yesterday, we were talking, and she's had it in her mind for a while. And she's sort of like, because she's seen a few things when she's quite arty, you see. So
Right.
so I gave her, I told her to load up Tinkercad on the Mac on a MacBook, and she had a little play.
Yeah. Yeah.
And got the basic sort of like shape and stuff, and then
Yeah.
we talked about stuff and what have you, and then I started doing it so it would knowing how much diameter things are and how they fit in and how they'll go
Yeah.
together and stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, we designed a mod together. So
Did you?
yeah, in Tinkercad, like
on Tinkercad? Yeah.
yeah.
I-
So I'll probably get that printed out in a couple of weeks, right? So it comes out like.
That'd be interesting to see. Send it over. I'll have a look as well. You know, well, show the guys, or you can come on again as a guest. You know, whatever you like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. It's a fascinating thing when you get into it. I was thinking the other day. I thought you would never save money by making your own mod.
No,
it'll
but
actually
there's
cost.
nothing better than designing it,
Yeah.
making it, and then vaping on it. There's just something really cool about it.
But if you were
But
doing
like I
it
said,
to
this
save,
thing, I think it looks quite cool. It's different.
yeah, if you were doing it to save money, you wouldn't save money. Simple as that. But it's not about that for me. For me, it's about a bit like when you first put your own coil in an RTA. I mean, I've been vaping a long time, and we were dragged up on the Vivi Nova coils and things. And
Yeah, Vivi
when
Novas with the wibbly tips.
when you made your first coil and you wound it and you put your cotton through it, or it wasn't even cotton then, it was
Silica wick.
silica wick, and you vaped it and you thought, I did that, I made that, you know, and
Yeah.
it is, to me, I don't forget that feeling of how good that felt. Shane, I'm running an STNG mouth. What's STNG? Don't know that one. I don't think. Mouth to lung dripper, one of the Nature Vape mouth to lung coils, and his next comment is fantastic. So thanks, Shane. That's good. He did say fantastic. Honestly, it's underneath. Papa Chigley. Hi Mark, hope you're doing well. Just wondering if you've had a Bro Science mod. Thinking of getting one for my Voltro V2 30mm RTA. No. James, do you know anything?
Is that a mech mod? I don't know.
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, that one. Never heard of that one.
No, I'm sorry, Papa Chigley. We can't be the encyclopedia of all, and that's not one I know about. So
I'm going to Google it now.
Google it now. Have a look. Have a look. Still no. Oh right, no link for you either, James. It didn't come
Yeah, I've
up.
just put it in straight after.
Oh, did you?
I put it in earlier.
Yeah, I don't think it came up. I don't think so.
Yeah. Bro Science mod. Oh, they're quite nice. DNA 250s.
Oh, Curly Chew, the Watofo STNG. Oh, I know the one now. Yes. Yeah, I know the one you mean. Yeah, thanks, Curly Chew. Yeah, I haven't tried that one yet. It's the new Watofo RDA, isn't it? Keith, and that first dry hit, oh deep joys, yeah, I remember that as well. I got the first dry hit I got on Mesh. I'll never forget that. Oh, I couldn't speak. Do you ever vape Mesh, James?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dry hit on that is, you don't want one. It's not good. Yeah. Pav. Oh, the good old days of wrapping Canthal around a crumbly silica wicks. Yeah, I mean, they were... What was that Russian silica wick called? I always forget. It was like a plaited hair or plaited thing that was flat, but if you could scrunch the ends and it
Was it wire?
No, it was wick, but it was I mean, it was silica. But it was flat, but if you pushed the outer edges, it was basically, you could have put a rod through it as a hollow circle in the middle. I can't remember. So Kieran will tell us. He'll know. He knows everything like that. And oh, there you go. You've put another link on there. That one worked that time. So if you put your link in as well, James. And Manic says he's a Mesh fanboy.
Yeah, I've seen the Bro Science ones, but I don't know which one you mean because there's quite a few on there.
Rufus Chest Hair Millionaire uses a Bro mod.
But you could. Depending where you are, if you're in the UK, you could just hit me up and I can see if I could come up with something for you.
Matt Benson. Oh, there's an RDA that I want to get in as well. The Dang. I want the Dang.
Yes, I've heard about
that. Yeah, we'll be getting that, I think, very shortly, the Dang. DIY mod on the hold here for a while. Spent all my money on the new Vandalil Theatro RTA. They're only making 400, so it's not cheap.
Yes, I can imagine that.
Yeah, I don't know that one either. I don't do that high end. I like.
I've got high end stuff, but I wait till it's sort of like cheap.
You wait till it's second hand, don't you?
I wait for it to be second hand, yeah. I've got a high end mod up there, but I had that made for me because I thought I want something that I've picked. I want it to look like. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
you've seen that one.
I'll put your link on the page there as a
cheers, buddy.
As a readout. So for Papa Chigley, so it's Jay's Vape Reviews.
Yeah.
Oh, and there you go. It's underneath as well. So see a man that doesn't resemble James at all with a red cap on and sunglasses. Then you'll know.
That's me.
You look completely different like that in that picture. Completely different.
Well, that was about 4 years ago, I think, or 3 years. I think that was the first. It was like about the first. I think I was going to the first expo or something. And I did that. I think.
Mike Mix Reviews. Yeah, the Dang looks interesting. Yeah, it does. It looks.
Hey, Mike.
Looks nice, and they should be in any day, I think. So yeah, we're getting them. I like them. It just looks really well thought about and put together. So, see, I knew he would tell us. Eco Wool is exactly what it was.
What was the other one that we had as well? Was it Rayon afterwards? Though?
Yeah, Rayon. Yeah.
Basically tampons.
Yeah. Yeah. There's but that Eco Wool. Oh, and I bought. That's really expensive as well, wasn't it? And I bought. I don't even know where it is. I've probably still got it somewhere. And if Chunk was in here, he'd say, I still use it.
Cheers, Lynn.
But, thanks, Lynn. That's what it's all about.
All right, sharing them.
Yeah, so I was using that, and obviously then cotton came about, didn't it? And when did cotton come in? For us, it was about
2014, 2015.
I was going to say 2014.
And when Kanga changed the aero tank coils from silica to cotton, what a game changer!
Well, that's how my business.
Yeah, you remember because you used to do a rebuild.
We still do.
Yeah.
We still sell a lot of them.
Yeah, for the little old aero tanks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then I think it was about a month after you released that, they went to cotton.
See, I am a leader.
You're a leader.
Even Kanga didn't know the potential. Keith.
Watch Jay's hair recede if you look through his thumbnails.
See,
Cheers, Grumpy.
Keith, you haven't been vaping long enough. If you'd have been vaping in 2013, you'd have known. What Eco Wool? You might still be able to find it on the Google. I don't know. But it was basically silica wick that it wasn't nice. And if you get, I've said this before, if you get an old coil, like remember the Vivi Novas and things like that, they had the dangly wicks.
Yeah,
if you get that, if you got a bit of that wick in your hand and put a bright light behind it and went like that in your thumb and fingers, you would see just this maze of fine hair that was coming out of that.
Here you go as a little treat for you all. These are the coils. They came pre-made, right? These coils came and it was for a 14 mil squonking atomizer, and it was called the Spiral by Leo. High end as hell, right?
Yeah.
But you used to buy the coils pre-made and pre-wicked with silica, and they come in a little cup. Look.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. I remember them. I remember.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And you pushed it in the deck. Oh,
Yeah.
the flavour off it's great, but it is tight as a duck's bottom.
What was that
But-
little Carto? Was it the Sophia or something?
Sophia, yeah, I think that was by Leo as well.
Yeah, I've got one.
Was it Leo or Vince? I can't remember. It was one of the two, Leo or Vince.
I've got one, and that was very similar. But yeah, Kieran, us oldies will know.
Yeah, I can pretty much make anything, Papa. If you just tell me what the sort of thing you want, I can come up with a price for you. And I'm not a rip-off. I'll just I don't charge much. And if I'm honest, I don't make much out of my mods either.
It's
I
a
just do it for the love
passion.
of making them.
Rufus says Wales just qualified for 2020.
Nice. I'm in Wales.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that today. We use UK Mail, or currently we do. That's about to change, but and the Welsh deliveries are appalling. I think they they contract it out to someone. Is it called Smileys or something like that? That
UK Mail, who I got mine with.
no, I've sent you one today with Royal Mail because
Royal Mail.
I'm aware of the issues we get with like UK Mail in Wales.
Yeah.
Keith says you've been, and I know he has. Keith's been vaping 10 months. If one of these days, Keith, send me a picture of your collection, because a man that's been vaping for 10 months, it is ridiculous.
I can show you some of mine. It's a mess up there, but look, Bob's up there. Look.
I think Keith can probably put you to shame, to be fair.
Yeah, I've got. Well, the thing is, I get rid of a lot of stuff because people go, "Oh, that's cool. That's old school. I want that," and then they have that, and I have something else. Like, you know. I mean, here's one of my more silly mods that I made.
Yeah, there you go. It's good that, isn't it?
Yeah, parallel MOSFET, and the light works as well when you fire it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sad like that.
The thing is, Keith, that what you don't realise how white knuckled we used to get vaping, and
Oh yeah.
you'd spend. It isn't like now. The coils, you had to literally get them dead, but we only had thin wire as well.
28 and 30 gauge
28
wire.
gauge wire that you were trying to do a space coil.
There was nothing else apart from Canthal.
No.
You didn't have stainless and
No.
all these fancy damn wires you've got now. It was just Canthal. That's it.
Yeah, and you had to get your wick, especially with like the K-Fun, and bend it in like an S shape and back again and down.
If you wanted anything that looked like a Clapton, you had to go and rob your nan's fire for the Canthal out of the bars. Like.
And obviously leaking was more of an issue. But now, I mean, I think that's why some of the reviewers are saying that they're bored at the moment. There's nothing in it. I know what I mean. In it new.
Yeah.
And I think that's why, because we've come from such a bad beginning, if you like. I enjoyed it, to be honest. I wouldn't class it as a bad beginning. I class it as a big learning curve.
Yeah.
But you start here and you work out to over here. Obviously, as things have got so much better, we're not going to take those big steps anymore. They're just going to be little subtle changes, in the things that we do.
Yeah.
So, Wales is that little town in the west of England. I thought, grumpy old vapor. I thought, what?
It's a large
Wales
portion on the left-hand side of the Great Britain.
isn't that where the men are men and the sheep are wary? That's Wales, isn't it?
Yeah, men are men and sheep are scared. Yep, flat cap.
Pav, it's flap cabin. I haven't got to us yet. I will in a minute. Eco wool was mostly used as insulation on the heat-resistant electrical wires. Someone adopted it for vaping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense actually, Pav.
Yeah,
as well.
like if you've ever taken a fire apart, it's the bit that went round the outside of the
The
heating
bit
wires.
that's gone crusty, but
Yeah, you used to get them crusty. They use them on things like fridges as well, where it connects into the condenser and stuff.
and Neil Roberts has just subbed you as well.
Oh, thank you very much, Neil.
I'll get into flat caps now. It's the one under this one. Michael Sherrington. Let's put that one up there. Mark and Jay, what is the thread on a 510 connector? I want to make some connectors for an Atty stand that I'm designing.
Well, it's funny you should say that. If you go on, I think Stealth Vape have got them, you can actually buy Atty stand connectors.
I did know the size though.
Yeah, I used to, and I can't
Is
think.
it
20 by 10 or something like that? No, that's a mod. That's a mech mod, isn't it? 20 by 10.
Yeah, no, I've got
I can't
7 in
remember.
my head. I've got something.
7 by something, and the pitch is something like 2.5, is it? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Something silly.
I can't, but you'll be able to find that. I did by googling. It might take you a little bit of searching, but it is there.
But if you don't want to thread them, you can buy 510 blanks for making vape mods.
Ian in flat cap, I've got your comment now. This is Norfolk. We are slow.
Let me have a look now. See if I can find them. There's quite a few people that do them.
Kieran, I used to use Eco Wool at the top part of my mesh rods for the wire wrapping on my Genesis tanks. Yes, mesh rods like the Brunard now uses, old tech, and yeah, it is reinvented. I was never, I never really got into the Genesis style of vaping. I remember once I did get
I've got a couple of Genesises. I think I got what was it called?
That's easy for
I think
you
you used to sell them. EGT or something? EGTL or something like that? EGTT? Something like that?
Don't remember. I did with one of my old was it the Tayfun GT, the early one? It was, wasn't it? I got I had my coil and I rolled up some some mesh.
Yeah.
And I remember blowtorching and burning it,
yeah.
so it wasn't conductive, and put that through. And I tell you what, as a wick, that was amazing.
Wicks like stink, doesn't it?
Yeah, through that, and it used to pop and fizz. I loved it like that. Yeah, so that was good.
I quite fancy getting that Brunhild MTL, because they use wire rope in that as the wick.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. I tried wire rope on. That was a Tayfun as well, wasn't it? That was the. Went through holes. Tayfun. That thing was good, but you took it outside and it just poured out. It was like the change in atmospherics just made it gush. Lynn, DHL delivered my mail from you, Mark, and no problem. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, they delivered mine on Monday, fine. Yesterday.
Keith is sending me pics on WhatsApp now.
Oh, God. Do we ask?
Let's have a look. What did I do with the phone? Oh, here it is. I'll put it on silent, Keith. Yeah, he has as well. Let's have a look. My word. Oh, that's right, Keith. Yeah, you collect Zippos as well, don't you?
Zippo lighters.
I don't know how well this will come across. Let's see if I can. That's part of Keith's collection for a 10-month vapor. Can you see that or not?
Oh, that's cool. Fair play, mate. Yeah. Do you know something? You're as anal as I used to be. Everything was rode out and everything. Now it's just freaking everywhere. I'm not even going to show you my desk.
That's meticulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely collection that is, Keith.
Oh, is that a Mr. Dilly Gaffati stand by any chance? It looks like it.
What on there?
The piston ones, yeah, on the right hand side.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I've got a little triple one which is quite cool, and I've got a standard one. He does.
That one.
Yeah, and I got one of these to play with because I was going to get this a bit mucky. It needs a clean, but I was going to I've started to put lights in it so it lit up. So.
Yeah, it's nice, that one. I like that one. Yeah.
That has all my little high-end Atties on that.
Dion says that your Star Wars one was cool. Your mod.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was a USB novelty Hoover my missus bought me a while back. The next thing is on eBay you can buy a novelty Henry vacuum cleaner, which has done the same job. There's enough room for 4 batteries in that, so that's going to be a little quad parallel MOSFET mod. I think that one. I'm going to get that and hack that to pieces.
I don't know. I don't know what it is about Wales, the sheep reference to Wales, and Norfolk as well. We don't get away with that comment either. And Dan
Well, there's a big difference. In Wales they go meh, and in England they go meh.
Is that what it is?
True story.
Rufus, my 5-year-old, would love that R2D2 mod. Well done, Manic. Did you give the size? I was right. It was M7. M7 by 0.5.
M7 by 0.5.
If I remember right. Thank you, Manic, for that. See, between us, we are a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. It's something you take for granted now because you just go and buy one.
And where did I just see that? Where did I see that? Can't see it now. Why did I just skip past that? I thought it was Kieran. Did he say he was tempted to get the... and it's disappeared?
Yeah.
I think he said he was tempted to get the Brunard anyway.
Yeah. Yes, I did, Pav. I did see the PWM base for Dilly Gaff piston stands. It was, I think it was what's his name? Is he Norwegian or something?
Evening George.
Norwegian Vapor or something like that. I can't remember his name. He makes the boards. He makes things like click fets and stuff and little PWM boards, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But yeah, he came up with a 3D printed thing that's slotted underneath, so you could use the 510, and it turned basically turned the Arty stand into a mod.
All right.
No, Ian, I'm not sat in the cupboard under the stairs. However, it is the wardrobe in our bedroom.
You're in the wardrobe.
It's a little walk-in wardrobe, yeah. It's like a cupboard in the bedroom, so everything's all tucked in here.
There's not a lot of shoes in there, is there?
No. We've got a shelf out there with all the clothes on, and in the hall.
There you go. I just read Pav's comment now. You see, yeah, I'm just slow. I'll catch up in the end.
It's because I've got the pop-out direct chat, you see. I think it's just that software just lags a little bit.
No, I can get to the bottom. It's just me. I scroll down at my
you scrolled. Right, yeah. See, I'm reading them as they come up, you see. I'm ahead
the
of you.
last comment I've got is Pav, that one. Evening, Coil Proby. Are you still under the stairs? Yeah, I've got that one now. Keith, yeah, he'll end up just got. You just got a genuine bullet box. Oh,
Very
Keith.
nice.
Yeah, Keith really needed a genuine one. He's bought 2 off me. Coil Proby, that ambition mod is amazing. So you've had no problems then, Coil Proby?
It would be the only 2 that were if he went to Mark, wouldn't it?
Well, it would be, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be right. So, yeah, I didn't realise it. I don't follow him on Facebook, so I didn't know that he'd put that. Was it on Facebook? He put it on there?
Yeah, it was on Facebook today, yeah. I presume it's when he had them delivered because he went live with them.
Did he? Right.
Yeah.
Neil, it's been a great show, guys. Very BS friendly. What's BS? See, I don't even do these abbreviations. What's BS? Very BS. I don't know. I suppose it's bullshit, isn't it?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that. Or drama. Don't do that one. ABC James, I still have my DNA 20 control.
Nice. I remember them back in the day.
They exited a 20 and a 30, didn't they?
Yeah, well, they did. Do you remember the old Nintendo Entertainment System? Someone made a DNA 20 mod out of one of them. I can't remember who did it.
Keith.
I know. What's his name? What was his name? Affordable Mods used to do one, but his wasn't regulated. His was like a mech. There were like 14500 battery in it or something.
I've still got some little 14500, like it's a little mech mod that I've got, 14500. I used to love that little thing. I put the K-Fun
I always wanted
Mini
the GP Paps one.
Yes, I did. Yeah, but you couldn't get them.
Call it the Piccolo.
That's it. Yeah, I wanted
If you
one
got
as well.
if you got the Lloyd as well, you had a Piccoloid, didn't you? Because you had like the mats on top.
That's it. George, just to answer that, any idea when the Purity Plus will be available? It's on the site. They arrived this morning. Here they are. Yeah, and here it is. So yes, they arrived this morning. I did get my sample the other day, so I've been using it for about 3 or 4 days, I think. But yeah, the main order came today. So, and obviously, don't forget, I've just pressed that in the wrong place. Don't forget to use your discount code. And I didn't announce it on Facebook yet. I thought I'd save the bins that arrived this morning. I thought I'd save that to tell everyone on here. So just in case you don't know the discount code, there we are.
Does he want the Purity Plus? 2 seconds, I'll give him the link to that. I'm like a link ninja.
Salford, a quick hello before I have to go. Hi chat as well. Oh, hello and goodbye, Salford. I suppose it's only fair. I missed your show last Wednesday. Oh, I had a drama day last Wednesday. I don't think I finished work till about 1 in the morning. Keith, he's happy and skint. He's got his billet box. I don't think you're skint, Keith. Define your skint.
22 mil.
Sorry?
Yeah, he's asking about the Purity. It's 22 mil, isn't it?
22 mil, yeah.
I'll just dump the link in for it.
Lovely, thank you. Oh, right, Keith, it's 22 mil, Keith. Michael, that's what I love about the show. Loads of knowledge, no question too silly, a wealth of knowledge. Yeah, thank you, Michael. That's brilliant. That is the objective. And no, I don't mind who asks what, really. Even if they deem it as silly, we all make silly mistakes.
There's no such thing as a silly question, though, is there? Especially with things like battery safety and mods, anyway.
Flat cap, yeah. Don't bother trying NV99. Yeah, I got my leg pulled last week over that. Can I use NV90? I think you said.
Yeah, what was it? LV? Yeah, NV99 to get NV90 it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
to get
90% off. Yeah, and I think it was a Scotsman. Funny that. Very shrewd. Yeah, thanks, George. There's 100 arrived today, so they shouldn't sell out in the next few days. I was surprised how the easy mod has flown out, though.
My fault.
Yeah, it's your fault. Yeah,
I've been spamming it a bit.
I did. Oh, actually, that might just to tell people. I think on the site I've listed black and stainless steel. Black been out of stock. They're not even making a black one yet, but I know what Ambition mods are like, and they will make a black one. So you have to list them differently on my website. Yeah. So I just sort of preempted the fact that a black one will come in time.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't get all excited if you want a black one.
Oh, you got a black copper duster. Nice. That's cheap as well. They're a nice mod then.
You've just read exactly what I was about to put on the screen, so that's all right. You've done that for me. Rest my croaky old voice. Yeah, Keith, there's more gear, and they told me vaping cheaper than roll-ups. not the way you vape, Keith. No.
The problem is, you end up sort of like, it's not the fact of collecting stuff. You just sort of like buy stuff because you want. It's like the holy grail. You want to find that perfect setup, don't you? You want to find that perfect vape. Do you know what I mean? That perfect match is like I'm into doing setups now, so that will forever live on that mod now. That tank looks nice on there. It'll live on there. It's like my GG that lives on that. Do you know what I mean? I've got set up, and I've got things like what have I got up there? I've got the Cali RDA on my steampunk mod that I made and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's funny how you get something that fits to something else. I mean, I had the gate for a long time on this on the Y stick.
That thing's cool as I like stuff like that.
Do you know, you ought to seen me when I was thinking of buying this. There you go, there's a battery in it still. I was like, nah, it's too much. And there's like this little devil on there. Go on, buy it. Oh, shut up. And in the end, yeah, I'll go on in the basket. I'll buy it. It's on pre-order. I think I had to wait about 6 or 8 weeks for it.
Yeah.
Where are we? Coil probe. It handles loads of 24mm as well, and a fused Clapton 0.4 ohm, 40 to 50 watts. I guess he's talking about the Easy mod.
Yeah, he's talking that, yeah.
Right. I'm running the Tayfun GTR on my new mod. And George, I'm not surprised. The Easy mod has been popular. Love it. Yeah, I do as well. And I did say to everyone, and hopefully you agree with me, that my main thing was it's tactile. You just,
yeah, it is, isn't it? You just you sit there, you find yourself
even watching telly, you're sort of spinning it around in your fingers like this, And I think if you can get a mod like that you feel that way about, it's going to be popular, isn't it? So yeah, hopefully I haven't steered anyone wrong. It looks
really nice with that reload on it. I'm really happy I picked that.
Yeah, it does.
Because I was sat there looking at what tanks you had, and I was like, oh, because you showed it on your show, and I was like, oh, that's quite nice. I quite like the look of it on it,
Yeah. And Mike's Mech Refuse, he's got a shiny itis. Yeah, it is, Keith. He's put his go on comment, up you go, shunt you up. It's hard not to want to try a new mouth tonight. I feel the same way, and even if I'm not going to stock it, like what was that one I bought the other week, the Dan Vape Diamond, I still wanted to try it, even and if it had been in my eyes, oh, this is really good, I would have stocked it. I know Kieran really liked it, and other people probably do, but you can't stock everything. But it is nice to try. A new tank comes out, you think, I've got to try that. I've got to try it. Bit like the.
You must be lethal because you've got new stuff coming in all the time, and you're just like, oh.
But
it's the same work when we get a delivery. It's sort of like, oh, what's he bought now?
But I have some stuff that arrives, and I think I'm not interested. And as samples, and that sounds like almost. What's the word? I don't know. Bad. But if it doesn't, like pods, I guess, if it doesn't interest me, I think I'll try it later. And sometimes I never do. Yeah. They still sit in boxes. But
I'll tell you a nice one to keep an eye out for. I was really impressed. We've got a couple in work coming. The UL Eve Dildo, or whatever it's called.
The what? Sorry?
Eve. I know I'm trying not to say dildo. It's EVDILO. Ivdil, by UL, it's a dual 21700 mod, 200 watts regulated, right?
Yeah.
But it's tiny for what's in it.
Crikey.
Yeah, it's really small, and it fits in the hand nice because it's got like a curve in the back, so when it fits in that part of your hand nice when you can thumb fire it. It's really nice shape to it.
I've seen that. I'll have a look for that.
Yeah.
Coil Proby, I keep calling him Coil Proby, he changed his name, but I know him as Coil Proby. Can you hold it up next to the SXK one, please, to compare, I guess he means. Which? Can I hold what up?
Is he on about the mod? Is he on about this? Or is he on about the tank?
Oh, he might mean the SXK stealth mod. I haven't got that in front of me. That's downstairs. You wouldn't mean the billet box. Oh, we put compare underneath. Sorry. Yeah, you did put.
Yeah, it might mean that maybe.
Can you be a bit more specific, Coil Proby, please? Tell us what you want. Mike's makes. Yeah, we're all getting that. I must have shiny itis. I'm looking at getting a Purge Slam Piece Black. Oh, do you know what? I do like that mod.
The Slam Piece is nice.
Yeah, the Slam Piece. And I was really tempted with that as well. I managed not to buy it. Bit like
my mate's got all of them.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's got loads. Every time one comes out, he gets it from somewhere. And I've tried most of them, and they're really nice, like, to be fair.
Curtly Chew's put that name on there. Who would call it an Evdilo?
I've just sent you a picture on Skype, bud.
Yeah, I've seen that come through, but I've got no idea how to transfer that onto this screen. Yeah, why would you call it that? Where did that name come from? Must mean
I don't
something.
know. It's going to be abbreviated from something, isn't it?
Matt Benson must be a mouth-to-lung battery life for a week. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, and Curly Chew
Well,
said
I've
it
been
looks
vaping
really
this
good.
most of the day and evening on a fully charged battery, and it's like dropped like one little bar.
Yeah,
It's mind you, I'm
crikey.
at 10 watts, so I should get like a week out of it.
10 watts. Yeah, I mean, mine's full as well, but I'm not going to lie. I changed the battery just before the show, but that was running from yesterday, so yeah.
Yeah, Ambition versus SXK Stealth, I think.
Oh, Kieran, that's not good.
Oh,
I've
you can't
3
do-
new mouth to lung sitting here and not really been well enough to try them yet. You have had man flu.
It's not good.
Whiskey, that's what I had some single malt last night. I just try to do something with this. I think a lot of mine is stress, and I am very stressed at the minute with the new website. SXK Stealth, yeah, Matt Benson says. It's normally here, but I took it downstairs this morning, believe it or not. So I haven't got it in front of me, but I did hold it up the other week. It's just a different shape for one, but it's not. It's more of a sort of square with a round on it, I think. But size wise, for next week, Matt, I'll bring it up and I'll compare it next week for you, if that's okay. No, Mike's saying to Keith, oh God, no, if Keith got in the mix, God. They get real expensive, but I know but I love it. Yeah, and I love how mix vape as well. They are different. I don't care what anyone says. They are different.
Oh, they're definitely different. It's just pure rage, isn't it? But it depends on how low you go with your coils, doesn't it?
Yeah. Grumpy old vapor. He bought a purge stack piece because it was shiny. Stack 21700, way too big. Hardly use it.
Oh, I bet that's an absolute animal. You'd have to put some seriously big coils in that though.
Yeah.
About 0.4 ohm, that would be really kicking.
I wouldn't use that either. I like the smaller stuff. I mean, look what's around me. It's all little small.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got mech mods and stuff like that, and I enjoy it. I've got things like that's what I use for testing juice. It's a little Derringer on a brass SMPL.
Yeah.
That's my little test setup for juice. I've got things like I've got Vulcans up there. I've got a clone of a truck purge. I've got my Claymore.
Yeah, they're nice. Yeah, that's Claymore. That's the Scottish one, isn't it?
Yeah,
English
this
one,
is a special one though because this one's one of the
Oh,
prototypes. It's got Todd on it. Look,
Got Todd on it. Yeah.
that's a prototype.
You didn't break into his shed, did you?
No. But I've got mech mods all over the place. I've got all sorts. But you don't have to spend megabucks on a mech mod. Some of them are nice. Even the cheap ones are nice.
Yeah, have I got one here? Where was I think? No, here it is. This is the Futoon.
The Futoon. I always wanted to get my hands on one of them because they do funky colours, don't they?
H24.
H24, yeah.
Mech mod. And do you know what? I've tried a lot of mech mods, and this. I can't remember what they are. They're like 20, 30 quid or something now. And they're a fantastic little mod. I know some of the earlier mech mods. Shouldn't really have left that battery in there. Some of the earlier mech mods were a bit hit and miss on, setting them up and what would line up, the length of the battery rattle. But now they've improved so much.
So much, yeah. I mean, one of my favourite ones that was a cheapie and they never took off is this. This thing hits like a train. I know it's a cliche. This is the Mad Hatter 24 Mech Kit.
Oh, right.
I've got the dripper for it somewhere, but the button on it is just beautiful. It vapes really nice. I mean, it's a bit dirty at the minute, it needs a polish, but that's a cracking mod.
For next week, I've got a lovely mech mod that I used to use a lot. I'll have it up here and show everyone because that's a nice one.
I like mech mods.
This is a Dual 18651.
Oh, nice.
It's nice. I don't think I've... Small thing make your hands look big, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Yeah, I like that. Right, I don't think we've got a lot out, and we've gone past 10 o'clock. Where's that time gone? Where has it gone?
It's flown quite well, hasn't it?
The last thing I did just want to mention, I should have mentioned it earlier. I think, I haven't opened the box yet, but I think these artery pods have arrived. All in ones they are, really, aren't they?
Yeah, AOs, aren't they?
Yeah.
They look quite funky, though.
Yeah, with a rebuildable head as well.
Yeah, I think there was a blue one you had last week, wasn't there? It looked quite nice in blue.
Yeah. Yeah, it's down
I
there.
like blue. Blue's good.
Yeah, I've got all the coils. I haven't listed them on the site yet, so that, you know, if you're interested, I haven't, and I probably won't have time for a couple of days to list them on there, but I think they're physically here, and they'll be coming soon. There's a question there. Jay, do you know of a good side-fire mech? Well, yeah, that slam piece.
Slam piece, yeah. No, there is one that's got like a button on the butt. Do you know the one? It's not a mega expensive one either. It's got like a button on the side. It's like an old school looking one, like the old Golden Greek stuff. And I can't think of it.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Do you know the one I mean?
Yeah, I do.
I can't think it's not dear. I don't think it's a lot of money.
Didn't Jules have one? Didn't she get one?
Yeah. She had something similar, didn't she? It was, what are they called? I was going to do my head in now. They're high end, but they're not overly expensive. Vapor Giant. Is it Vapor Giant?
I honestly can't remember. If you said it, I probably wouldn't know.
I've looked for Vapor Giant. I'm sure it might be something like that.
Coil probably just said, yeah, it was the stealth.
Well, they do a stacked one as well.
SXK one.
Vapor Giant.
So next week. Kieran, who's talking to Big D Vapes, liking your juice reviews as well as strawberry bubblegum, sounded good. Daniel, excellent show as always, Mark. Good to see you on the show, Jay. Thanks everyone who's participated in chat and kept things civil and entertaining. That's a good way of describing us, isn't it? Civil and entertaining. I like that.
Yeah, I've put the link into Vapor Giant. I'm sure it's them. Go and have a little look at those.
Okay, well, let that get in. So, the end is here. 7 minutes past 10. What's Jay's channel?
I'll put it up now.
He's putting it up again for you, Coy, probably. I think you're going to get about 10 new subscribers tonight, aren't you, Jay?
Nice, much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. The reviews aren't like thick and fast. I do them when I get time. You know, it's one of them. When I get time and I'm doing other stuff, then it goes through like.
Yeah, die codes, but dear, do you know, that's one chip I want to try. It's the die codes, and I wanted that in the.
They're just so expensive.
I know. They really are. But anyway, that's for another day. How would you like to say your goodbye, James? Your goodbyes.
Well, thanks for having me on, and thanks for the subs.
It was a bit last minute, wasn't it?
Yeah, last minute, but we got there, didn't we? It took me a while. It's been a long time since I've been on a live show, and I was just trying to get back into the feel of it. You know?
That's nice. It's been lovely to have you on here.
Cheers, man.
Another perspective on vaping, which is lovely. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah. Cheers, Michael.
Actually, I will just say, I'll put it up there. Matt recommended I try this pistache.
Yeah.
And the nata. Now you can see the colour of that now has gone, but you can also see I haven't tried it since it's been.
Have you got the raspberry one?
Yeah.
The raspberry one's meant to be amazing.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to trying it. Now it's been steeping for 2 or 3 weeks. So not yet, Matt, is the answer to your question.
Yeah, the nata framboise, isn't it? I think it's called.
That's it.
Isn't it?
Yeah. And Matt has subbed to you as well. Michael Sherrington has subbed to you.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, there you go. So, brilliant. Thanks everyone in chat, as always. 38 thumbs up. Oh, 2 down. Have we got a message for the 2 down?
Doesn't matter, because a thumbs down's the same as a thumbs up.
We don't care. We don't care anyway. So, yeah, thanks as always, guys, for your comments in chat. It's been entertaining. You know, it's your chat that keeps the show flowing. Otherwise, we'd just be sitting here, waffling. So it's great. I'm not Big D vapes. You had TV put on. Will it be having his alter ego on next? I'm not reading any more comments. Okay, folks. Thanks ever so much. Until next week. Bye for now. Take care.
Yeah, guys. Ta-ra.